Okay, so the kind of goal today was really just put something out there, get back, get back on that horse. And well, originally it started off with me writing about, I can't exactly remember what topic it was. It's really not coming to me, it's drawing a blank. But in the topic, I started talking about something where I realized more context was needed because I hadn't properly explained it before, and that led to me going out and being like, this is a prerequisite to understanding the email. So I went out and I wrote that email with the intention of that being something people view when they read the other email. So it's like a hyperlink and they can go read that, and it kind of gets them into the flow of reading more and more. And that ended up being the Fletcher loop. So the Fletcher loop is just a feedback loop for a plan, and it's nothing specific to day 2, by the way. It's nothing specific to fitness, although it can be used in all areas of life, but it's just the perfect way to conceptualize a plan. It's not a static thing. It's not I'm having 9 cups of water a day. It's my overall goal is to have 9 cups because of X, because of Y, because of Z. And then I go and do it, and I realize I just can't drink it. But the second I add some flavoring, now I'm suddenly able to drink it. And this is kind of what the Fletcher loop is. It's having a plan which is dynamic. So as you learn more about yourself, as you learn more about your goal, as things change, the plan changes. The worst plan in life is one that stays the same, because it's not going to get you there. I mean, when we used to use maps way ago, there would be times where you realize, and this is kind of what I said in the email, so if you haven't read that, you can kind of skip that, but you'd get to a point where we'd be reading this map and you'd realize, man, we're low on petrol. We need to look at this map. We need to find a petrol station. We need to divert the route, even though we've found a pretty good route. You might end up somewhere and there's a road closure. We have to go this way instead now. Maybe we have to ask some locals the better path to take. And maybe we've taken the route before. Maybe it's our daily route to work. If it's our daily route for work, we're probably not even using the map. We probably learned the best possible route from doing it so many times. It's like the back of our hand. We don't even need to look at the plan. We can just get there. And so this is kind of like my view on plans, something that's always changing. And so I wrote about it. And in fairness, it does feel like one of those core things I did need to write about. So it's good that's out. Now, today, is day 2 of logging, of tracking this sort of thing. And it would have been nice today to manage to add one additional thing, and that would have been recorded video. I wasn't able to get there in the end, but I'm hoping to do one tomorrow. Although my big plan for tomorrow, outside of maybe recording 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, is I really want to go through this big watch later playlist I've been making and just knock it out. For a while now, I've been watch latering titles and thumbnails which are answering the questions I have. So it's not planning for the worst. It's not something like the perfect landing page for a newsletter in order to get 1 million a month, right? It's not that, because I don't need that question answered. It's literally the problems I have right now. How am I growing it? How am I getting traffic to it? How am I writing it? Maybe specific fitness questions. And all of those are going together to kind of curate, not entertainment, but actual learning. This consumption, not entertainment. What is it that I'm trying to learn? And if a video answers the question, I will bookmark it. And I'll come through and, I'll make sure everything on that playlist is actually answering the questions I have. If it's not, I annex it. I get rid of that because that's just going to waste my time. And then once a month, I sit down and I go through my entire watch later and I see what's up. And that just so happens to be tomorrow. So I'm hoping to learn a lot from that. but also the priority is not learning. The priority is getting something out there, even if it's just for that momentum. And that's pretty much it. So I'm looking forward to day 3.